One of the ways of getting maximum income from farming is through value addition. It does not have to be complex value addition. It can be simple to elaborate value addition. In today's episode, we are going to see how you can value add milk from your farm into yogurt that can help boost incomes in your dairy production. My name is Eunice Karanja, the farmer's friend. Here in this channel, we offer you practical solutions on how to produce more, how to make more out of your farm, and how to take care of our environment. Come, let us learn together.
My name is Marianne Wamai. I am a co-director of a farm known as Rhino Park Dairy Resource Center in Nairobi County, Karen Ward. It's a family business. My husband produces the milk and then I add value. And this is actually my workstation. This is where I am at most of the time. So when I receive the milk, I process into pasteurized milk, which is what you're seeing here in this machine. After processing, it's supposed to be maintained in a certain temperature so that it doesn't get bad. And then we also process yogurt and we use a pasteurizer. So for value-added milk, it's only pasteurization that we do, which means you're cleaning the bad bacteria from the milk. And many people think that we are removing fat. We don't. Because what happens when you're pasteurizing whole milk or raw milk, there's an agitator which makes sure that the cream, the water, and the proteins and the minerals are all bound together. So there's nothing lost, and this is not direct heating. You use water to pasteurize milk. Pasteurized, please mark it is cleaning the milk. It's not cooking the milk. It's just heating to a certain temperature, which is 90 degrees, so that you ensure all the milk has, all the bad bacteria in the milk has been killed. After that, it's removed from here and cooled, and then it remains here cooling, again with an agitator to make sure that nothing separates. My dear farmers and other customers, consumers, pasteurized milk is the safest, tastiest milk that you can take directly from the cow, because it has everything, all the vitamins and a good taste of milk. So please do not, when you go out there, you see pasteurized milk, you think cream has been removed. There is no cream lost at all. This is clean milk that is ready to be consumed, ready to drink, or ready to make tea or anything, that even cornflakes, to add into cornflakes. The other thing that I do, we process yogurt. So I can simply explain, yogurt is processed. First and foremost, all these kind of milk that we are processing has to be clean milk from where it's being milked. And I'm assured, because it's milked here, it's always clean directly from the cow. So usually you're supposed to test the milk. If you're not sure that it is clean, there's a platform test, which is just smelling the milk. By smelling the milk, you can already know whether it is fresh or not. You can take a teaspoon and put your milk there and then burn. If it coagulates, you know that milk is not fresh. Or if at the bottom, there is also another test we do for density. If the density is too high or too low, then you know it has been adulterated. Milk, when it's adulterated, you can tell. But if you're at home, if you have your own milk as a farmer, you can make your own yogurt. And simply what we do is we pasteurize again the milk. We raise the temperature to 40, 45 degrees. If it is probiotic culture you're going to use, the skimmed milk powder you're going to use. But if you're using other recommended ingredients like modified starch and sugar and all those other ingredients like pectin, which we add into the milk, and the reason is this milk will separate the cream. That's called standardization. And because I have a cream separator, I'm able to separate the cream and do something else with that milk. Let's say butter, ghee. So in order for it to get back the density, that is why we add skimmed milk powder, sugar, and pectin so that you see the smoothness and thickness of the yogurt when you're consuming it. So we pasteurize up to 50, 60 degrees is when we add the other ingredients, but we don't add them directly. We mix them separately and we allow them to saturate for 15 to 20 minutes so that all the ingredients are equally distributed. After that, now we add, using a sieve, we add all those ingredients back into the milk. Remember, we had scooped a bit of milk to mix the ingredients. So after that, now we'll allow it to raise. There's a temperature, it has a thermometer, and it still has the agitator. That milk will continue being pasteurized up to 95 degrees. Then after that, you cool it, and then you incubate. Incubate means introducing the culture, direct live cultures into the yogurt milk, and allowing it to rest for around 6 hours. You will find a coagulant. Tunasemanga ni kiugali. That ugali is actually yogurt. You can tell by the smell, but you cannot mix it. You first have to allow it to cool again up to at least 20 degrees. Then you mix it and add flavors, colors. If you want to add real fruit directly, you can. But it has to go back to refrigeration when you are packing. Even if you are not packing it, it has to be refrigerated to at least between 4 to 10 degrees. And that is the best taste of yogurt. At that time, it will now become thicker again and ready for consumption. Before, we used to sell milk in the shops when we didn't have this knowledge. When we got a lot of knowledge from the county, we got capacity building. We even became trainers because we've actually launched like a demonstration farm. I realized when you're selling raw milk, there's a danger. It only has 4 hours before it goes bad. So it's a perishable item. And if you have no market, then you're going to have lost your money. So with value addition, this yogurt can go for 14 days refrigerated. So even if I miss a sale today, I'll still sell it. So the extension of shelf life is very important in value addition. That is what I've benefited most from. And then also you're able to market various products, not just fresh milk. You see, I also have an outlet and people come to buy the fresh milk. But again, I have now yogurt. I have ice cream. By the way, we also make ice cream syrup. We have an outlet. We have ghee. We have butter. And we also have cheese. So actually, from the same, let's say from 10 liters of milk, when I remove the cream, that cream I've made butter. I've made more money there. Then now the yogurt, I've made yogurt. I mean, the rest of the balance of the milk, I make yogurt. So value addition, you can never go wrong. I would advise fellow farmers that we should stop selling raw products. Value addition is a way, extension of shelf life, and more business. You can get better quantities of money, or rather profit, because the profit of raw milk is just a little money. But when you have profit from cheese, profit from butter, at the end of the day, I find I have been self-employed now. I am self-employed, and simply because I chose to do value addition. So I would encourage other farmers. There's a lot you can do with milk or any other product that you're producing. And this has made our family have a business. My husband has a business of producing milk. I have the business of adding value to the milk. So everybody has their own business. I pay him for the milk, And then he also pays me for the home yogurt or whatever, product that he needs from me. Farmers, please go into value addition. It's not a big elephant. You can do it, and I can guide you all the way how to start the yogurt, and even maybe mala and any other product, because here we also have, you had quite a number of products. There's probiotic yogurt, which I didn't mention. We also make probiotic yogurt. It's become known in the market. It's not just for the rich. Nowadays, it is very healthy. It's the healthier yogurt actually than the normal yogurt. So one can take that one and run with it. So when you're doing your marketing, I learned to first start with your own area. If you have a market nearby, the better. Like us, we have Dagoretti market, and I still sell on the open air because I used to sell off my car boot, and I would also sell just in the market days. And then there I continued being known. And for me, I prefer the kind of marketing that is fresh made yogurt directly to the consumer. You can also, if you get the S mark and you're prepared to go the other way, like the shop, you can. But for me, because I want to keep my yogurt fresh, not to stay for long, because of what I know consumers like, I prefer the milk bar way. So I have a shop which is located. Location is the most important thing when you're marketing. I am opposite a college, and I'm in an apartment building, and I'm somewhere where there's a lot of traffic, whether by car, whether by foot. So I would urge, because I've taken the Women Fund, and I know we were taught about how to go about business. And location is one. Even if you do your business plan, location is most important, because you can invest so much and then you're in the wrong location. The other location which amazed me is my farm. I have a farm shop here, and I engage a lot of clients here, and actually clients who have been forwarded by others, recommended by others. And I have social media, WhatsApp. We go for field days. I engage in the Nairobi International Show. I engage in whatever other agricultural field days that are available. Even you as a farmer, can you walk into your county livestock and agriculture officers and know what's happening and take opportunity to take your product out? That's how you learn more. You engage more with farmers, with other farmers. You get to know more that you didn't know when you're just at home. So I never shied out. My husband and I never shied out going out. And even if we started small, we were very confident and we knew we had it. And Rhino Park Dairy Resource Center was born. Now, we are really moving up, and we thank God for that.
From farm fresh cheese, unsalted butter, yogurt, probiotic yogurt, and even probiotic skincare. All this from a cottage industry. You can also do it. You can start small, start where you are. The key is seek the needed extension message that you need, the capacity building that you need, and you can start value addition in your farm. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the Farmer's Friend YouTube channel to get more of these practical tips that can help you make more out of your farm. Until the next episode, stay blessed.